Good evening, Paulding County. It is a pleasure to be here. Welcome to Paulding Summerfest, a Paulding County-wide event. We're so glad to see all of you here. All of you have braved the hot weather. Don't be afraid. There's lots of places you can get something refreshing to drink. We're going to start off this event, as we should start all events, in recognizing the great country that we are so blessed to be part of. I'd like to introduce you to Caleb, Levi, Will, and Owen Mans, as they lead us in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was Caleb, Levi, Will, and Owen Mans. Let's have a parade. This is what makes small town living so great, the way you see people pull together from different organizations, from different faiths, from different families to achieve a goal, and that's something like an exciting day like this, a family activity that you can bring your kids to and feel good about, and go home and be able to share with other people and hopefully encourage them to attend next year. Again, we'd like to thank the Paulding Police Department for keeping our community safe, as well as their extra efforts here to make this entire day go off smoothly. Thank you to the Paulding Police Department. Thank you to the Paulding VFW for the honor guard and the auxiliary as well.
Sheriff Jason K. Landers couldn't be here tonight due to a prior engagement, but representing the office is his chief, Shane Dyson. The Sheriff's Office has always been a proud participant of this parade. Chief Dyson, on behalf of Sheriff Landers, wishes all festival goers a safe and joyous time this evening. We hope you have a blast.
And here comes our Paulding High School Marching Band. Thank you, kids.
And now, our Grand Marshals of this year's parade, in remembrance of United States Army Lieutenant Wilbur Allen, served his country from 1969 to 1973. Wilbur was a tunnel rat serving in the Charlie Company. Thank you, Wilbur Allen, for your service. Specialist 4th Class Jeffery Riley served from 1966 to 1969 in the United States Army. Jeff was stationed in Vietnam where his job was artillery and infantry. Jeff received the National Defense Service Medal, the Vietnam Service Medal, Republic of Vietnam Campaign with Device, Sharpshooter, M14 rifle, and Expert M16 rifle. Jeffery Riley, thank you for your service. Sergeant E5 Tom Diaz served in the United States Army from 1968 to 1974. Tom was stationed in Vietnam, Fort Campbell, and Fort Sill. During his service, Tom was in the infantry and was a driver for Colonel Corkhill and General Westmoreland. Tom received several honors, including 2 Vietnam Service Medals, 2 President's Citations, and a National Defense Medal. Tom Diaz, thank you for your service. Specialist 4th Class Nick Johans served in the United States Army from 1967 to 1969. He was part of the 4th Infantry and 4th Aviation Group 2. During his service in Vietnam, he was a mechanic and drove wreckers and convoys. Nick Johans, thank you for your service. Sergeant E5 Walter Baykal served in the United States Army from 1967 to 1969. During his time in Vietnam, he was part of the 11th Armored Cavalry. Walt escorted military convoys and led search and destroy missions. Walt received several medals, including Combat Infantry and the Purple Heart. Walt Baykal, thank you for your service. E5 Bob Feehan served in the United States Army from 1968 to 1974. Bob was stationed in Quang Tri, where he did small arms repair. Bob received the Vietnam Service Medal, Bronze Star, and the Purple Heart. Bob Feehan, thank you for your service. Specialist 4 Jerry Tope served in the United States Army in 1968 to 1969. While stationed in Vietnam, he was part of the military police. Jerry received the Vietnam Service Medal. Jerry Tope, thank you for your service. Specialist 4 John Kohler served in the United States Army in 1965 to 1966. Stationed in Ben Cat, Vietnam, he handled the artillery and was a target operator in the 105th Artillery Company B. John received the Vietnam Service Medal and Sharpshooter Rifle Service. John Kohler, thank you for your service. E3 Gary Keck served 2 years in the United States Marine Corps. Gary was stationed at Long Beach Naval Station in California and was assigned to the hospital ship. Gary was honored to be named Marine of the Month. Gary Keck, thank you for your service. Specialist 4 Arnold Falk served in the United States Army from 1965 to 1967, stationed in Vietnam. During his service, he was a crew chief and a door gunner. At the age of 22, he was considered the old man. Arnold received 12 Air Medals and was singled out of his battalion to receive the Cross of Gallantry, the Silver Cross. Arnold Falk, thank you for your service. Sergeant E5 Joseph Flippo served from 1966 through 1968 in the United States Army. During his service, Joe was stationed in Dion, and was a supply room clerk. Joe received the Vietnam Service Medal, Vietnam Campaign Medal with 60 Device, National Defense Service Medal, and Army Commendation Medal. Joe Flippo, thank you for your service. Sergeant Jeffrey Schmidt served in the United States Marine Corps from 1969 to 1973. During his time in Quai Tri Province, Vietnam, he was in the infantry. Jeff also a demolitions instructor at Quantico and rifle pistol range instructor at Dam Neck, Virginia. Jeff received the Vietnam Service Medal, the Vietnam Service Action Medal, the Presidential Unit Citation, Combat Action Ribbon, Vietnam Cross of Gallantry and Palm and Frame, Vietnam Campaign Medal, and 2 Good Conduct Medals, the National Defense Service Medal. Jeffrey Schmidt, it's been a pleasure being a personal friend of yours. Thank you for your service. E4 Bill Young served in the United States Army from 1968 to 1969. During his time in Vietnam, he was in military police, stationed in Long Vai, Vietnam. Bill received the Vietnam Service Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, and Vietnam Campaign Medal. Bill Young, thank you for your service. E5 Gene Olwine served in the United States Army from 1970 to 1972. He was a medic at Walter Reed General Hospital and served in the septic orthopedic ward. Gene Olwine, thank you for your service. Private John Pierre served in the United States Army in 1966 and 1965. During his service, John was stationed in Saigon, where he was a truck driver for the 64th Transportation Unit. John received the Vietnam Service Medal. John Pierre, thank you for your service. Chief Master Sergeant Dan Wilder served in the United States Air Force from 1963 through 1989. From 1969 through 1970, Dan was a maintenance control supervisor at Phi Rang. Dan received numerous honors, including Meritorious Service Medal with 2 Oakley clusters and 3 Air Force commendations. Chief Master Sergeant Dan Wilder, thank you for your service. Specialist 4th Class Roger Flint served in the United States Army from 1970 through 1971. While he was stationed in Chung Lai, Vietnam. Roger was in the infantry. Roger received several air medals, Army Commendation Medal with Bronze Star, Vietnam Service Medal, and 2 Bronze Stars. Roger Flint, thank you for your service. Sergeant John Daggers served in the United States Marine Corps from 1969 to 1972. John was stationed in Da Nang, RVN. While serving, John worked as a KC-130 flight mechanic. John received the RVN Cross of Gallantry, the RVN Civil Actions Honor, and the United States Marine Corps Good Conduct Medal. John Dagger, thank you for your service. Second Lieutenant Rita Diaz served in the United States Army from 1972 to 1974. During her service, Rita was an Army nurse stationed at Fort Devens. She received the National Defense Medal. Rita Diaz, thank you for your service. Lieutenant, I got to call her Mickey because that's how I know her. Mickey Dunnigan served from 1974 to 1975 in the United States Navy. Mickey was a nurse corps officer stationed at Camp Lejeune. Mickey Dunnigan, thank you for your service. Also in remembrance of my father, E5 Russell J. Holsbury served 2 tours in Vietnam. Rest your soul and rest all the Paulding County veterans who passed away as they came home and some who did not make it.
One last veteran, ADR Michael Knight. Thank you for your service, sir. Up next, we have the Paulding County Commissioners, Tony Zartman and Roy Kloffenstein, and who you just heard from, Mark Holtzberry. Mark just announced the Vietnam veterans. Tony, Roy, thank you. Mark, thank you. Thank you for your service here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize some mayors here in Paulding County. First of all, Greg Reinhardt. He's been the mayor for 3.5 years in his first term here in Paulding. Thank you, Greg. And Tom Sin, the mayor of Laddie. He's served for 20 years, 5 terms. He's been on the mayor or council for the last 36 years. Thank you, Tom. And our next car, Richard Bowers from Haviland. 8 years as mayor, 2 terms. Thank you, Richard. And Janet Stroop of Melrose. She's been the mayor. She was voted in 2010. She's been the mayor since 2010. Thank you, Janet.
Up next, we have Wreaths Across America. Here comes the Paulding County Wreaths Across America chapter here for Paulding County. This year, they are raising funds for over 500 wreaths, which will be placed on the tombs of veterans at 5 cemeteries here in Paulding County. Wreaths Across America will be taking donations until November 15th, with the actual ceremony in December. Wreaths are $15, or buy 2, get 1 free. Please help them honor the vets. You know, that's something that I just learned about last year, Terry. That is a really neat.
Yeah, I think that was Flat Rock when we learned about that.
We learned about it at Flat Rock. That's really something that we encourage you.
If you get a chance, stop in at Flat Rock and take a look at
yes.
that.
Yeah, it's a very honorable charity.
All right, up next, the Gardens of Paulding offers skilled nursing and rehabilitation services to assist residents to transition from hospital to home. We also offer assisted living, which allows you to remain independent but still getting the assistance that you need. Our long-term care services give you 24/7 care for your loved ones. Come visit us at the Gardens.
Right after them, we have the Paulding County Senior Center. They want to keep your seniors residents hip. That's healthy, independent, and productive. Join them on weekdays for food, transportation, and activities. Thank you, Paulding County Senior Center.
All right, up next, the American Red Cross Shelters feeds and provides emotional support to victims of disasters, supplies about 40% of the nation's blood, teaches skills that save lives, provides international humanitarian aid, and supports military members and their families. The Red Cross is a not-for-profit organization. Thank you to the American Red Cross.
They also have nice snacks.
They do. They give you snacks. You give blood, they give you snacks. It's a great trade-off. Get over there and get some.
Here comes the Paulding Fire Department and EMS. Thank you for your support, your service to our community. And Terry, I understand Paulding is actually getting a new fire truck. Getting a new fire truck right now. I think West Bend is wrapping it.
Oh, nice. Our
Yeah,
friends
they did
over
it
at the
this
West
week.
Bend News.
Yeah.
They wrap golf carts and fire trucks.
And for my money, I think that's the loudest siren in the county, too.
I think everybody recognizes the yellow stuff coming on the back of the trucks here. It's Baughman Tile. Baughman Tile, the leader in agricultural drainage, is proud to be celebrating their 136th year of consecutive business in Paulding County. Baughman Tile would like to thank all of their customers in the Paulding area for their support over the years. A special thank you to our truck driver, John Hortzman, for his 21 years of service at Baughman Tile. Thank you, Baughman Tile.
Thanks for coming, John. Here in the bright yellow Volvo, we have Versatile Logistics, who is now hiring CDL Class A truck drivers. You can work for a company you can grow with. Brand new equipment and excellent pay and benefits. Call 419-399-7179 For additional details, that's Versatile Logistics.
You know, Joe, I wish we would have came up with a cool name like that.
Yeah,
Versatile. You get it? Because see what they're carrying?
Oh, that's so clever.
It's clever.
Yeah. Why don't you ever have any good ideas like that?
I've got one right now. I think I'm going to leave.
You've had lots of good ideas. Honest. Like the Freezy Pops.
Oh, yeah. Free Freezy Pops at the mobile studio.
Thank you, Baughman Tile. Snacks for the announcers.
All right, Hands of Hope. The Hands of Hope Pregnancy Services, free and confidential pregnancy resource clinic. They offer free pregnancy testing, ultrasound, options counseling, referrals, and educational classes to help parents learn about pregnancy and taking care of babies. That's very important. In return for classes, clients earn baby bucks to buy baby items. Free diapers with each class. Thank you, Hands of Hope Pregnancy Center.
Up next, Terry, we have the Paulding Soccer Club, who is proudly starting their 5th season. The 2019 season will have 12 teams of players from 4th to 8th grade. The Paulding Soccer Club is excited to begin the soccer complex at the Jeffery Memorial Park, which is a complete new complex. It's one of the things that the Vision Board was talking about.
I think Bryce at the West Bend gave us a...
Yeah, they gave us
the
a
aerial view.
Yeah,
really
aerial
cool.
view of that. For more information about the Paulding Soccer Club or the complex, check out their Facebook page, Paulding Soccer Club. Look at all the orange shirts.
You
Are you guys all together or
Is
something?
that safety orange? Is that what that is?
Last thing we want is people in the hospital getting hit by cars, Terry.
But if you do have to go to the hospital, I'd go to the Paulding County Hospital. A My 102.7 sponsor, the Paulding County Hospital provides excellent care for those in our community close to home. Paulding County Hospital, hoping, growing, sharing, and, Joe,
Let me look.
on the paper.
Caring.
All right, nice job.
Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Up next, we have Paulding Putnam Electric Co-op. Say it with me now, your Touchtone Energy Cooperative. This year, PPEC is featuring their employees and their families in their safety campaign, My Reason Why. Also, members need to make sure they attend this year's Member Appreciation Day on Saturday, September 28th, held at the Paulding County Fairgrounds. Prizes, food, and tons of fun. Terry, we are so blessed to have Paulding Putnam as not just one of our sponsors, that's secondary, but you can tell the caliber of an organization by their people, by their staff, and they are here, and we thank them for that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, guys. Joe, did you say there'd be food at that event?
There will be food. There's going to be food and tons of fun. Not pounds of fun, tons of fun.
I am so there.
Out at the fairgrounds.
All right, up next, Habitat for Humanity of Paulding County. Habitat for Humanity of Paulding County is addressing the need for safe and affordable housing. To date, they've built 9 homes right here in the county. They've started a critical repair program to reach families in need of essential home repairs to create a safe, healthy, and affordable, decent place to live. Habitat gives a hand up, not a handout. You know, Joe, I worked for Habitat for Humanity one time.
They let you?
They wore me out. They are so organized. They do a great
You're not used to actually
job.
doing anything, are you?
No.
All right. Here we have Northwest Ohio Community Action Commissions. That's NOCAC, I think right. Head Start program is a free preschool program to qualifying families. NOCAC is also sponsoring a summer lunch program. Free lunches to children 1 through 18, male or female, or Monday through Friday at the LaFountain Park, 11:30 to 12:15, with an activity starting at noon. Go to www.nocac.org to learn more about what is going on with that group.
All right, Antwerp United Methodist Church wants to tell you about their Vacation Bible School next week, July 22nd to the 26th, from 6 to 8:30 each evening. This event is free and open to children ages 3 to the 3rd to the 6th grade. Antwerp United Methodist Church next week, July 22nd to the 26th.
Terry, that's Ag Credit, financing farmers and the rural community for over 100 years. Proud sponsor of My Farm weekday mornings on My 102.7, by the way. Thank you for your sponsorship, and thank you for being part of our parade here, Ag Credit.
Look at that windmill go on this float here, Joe. Oh, yeah. Is that slowing you down, guys?
Yeah.
Providing some resistance there?
Drag on that.
We've got the Cooper Farm drag windmill here. Cooper Farms, founded in 1938 in Oakwood, Ohio. Cooper Farms is proud to call Paulding County its home for over 80 years. Cooper Farms remains one of the top employers in the county and is always looking for driven, hardworking individuals to join the Cooper Farms family. I guess I'm out, Joe. Apply today at cooperfarms.com. Thank you, Cooper Farms.
You know, Coopers have been an integral part of our county for, like you just read there, Terry, for decades. And the behind-the-scenes work that they do within our community, we can't thank them enough for what they do, not only as an employer, but just the resources that they've invested back into our county. It's been a true blessing, and we thank Cooper Farms for all their support.
Let's not forget, tonight after the parade, there'll be tons of stuff for the kids to do. The Kiwanis have the kids zone set up with the bouncy houses over there. And there's a whole aisle of food. Don't forget to check that out and support the people that are bringing their trailers here. And let's give back to them and show our support for them coming out and bearing the heat tonight.
Up next, we have the Cecil Fire Department. There they are. Unit 19, the pumper. Unit 18, pumper tanker. Unit 15, the grass truck. Our thanks to Fire Chief Bob Herber. Does that thing got a siren? It does. Yeah. All right, that's enough. Don't wear it out. Save it for fire. I'm just kidding. Thanks for coming, Cecil Fire Department.
That looks similar to a truck you have on the farm there, Joe.
Yeah.
Only nicer.
In 30 years, can I buy that and put tools in it? Am I next?
No, I got it.
Okay. What are we getting paid for this? That's right.
All right, Paulding Church of the Nazarenes, St. Paul Lutheran Church, and First Presbyterian Church would like to invite all kids, preschool through grade 5, to come out for a super fun sports camp. Call any of the church offices for more information. Please join us at the Ernie Daniels Memorial Car Show on July 28th. Church is at 10:30, registration at 11:30, and there'll be awards at 1:30. Free will donation lunch with all proceeds going to the teen group. That's at the Paulding Nazarene Church. Speaking of the Paulding Nazarene Church, I think they have some food over here, Joe. They have the pork nachos. I'm telling you what, it's a whole meal in itself right there. The pork nachos over at the Paulding Nazarene tent.
Paulding County Amateur Radio Club shares knowledge and expertise about ham radio communications. During disasters, ham radio can provide communications when other communication means are unavailable. Ham radio operators provide a communication network by working closely with law enforcement, Homeland Security, and federal agencies. Thank you.
Hey, Joe, check it out. It's a sponsor of My 102.7
How about
and
that?
the Freezy Pops at the mobile studio. And I stop by and get your free Don and Perry's Freezy Pop at the My 102.7 mobile studio. Don and Perry's is proudly celebrating their 40th year in business. Greg and Jessica Schultz, owners of Don and Perry's Furniture, want to thank the community for their support. Stop in to check out all they have to offer, and remember what Perry always said: if you don't buy from us, we both lose. Don and Perry's, folks.
Thank you for your support, Greg. Thank you. I've had so much positive interaction with that company, with Don and Perry's, I don't even bother to go anywhere else anymore. We had a freezer fail this week, and he had one out in 4 hours.
Wow.
Took the old one. Thank you for your support, Greg. Up next, we have Solid Ground. We at Solid Ground would like to thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your community. We thank all the military for their service and continue to offer a 10% military discount to both active duty and veterans. Thank you, Solid Ground. Thank you, Brian. You know, Brian is one of the guys in the community here that's making things look sharp all the time. We appreciate them. I know during the fall parade, the Christmas time, what's the Merry and Bright celebration, he's been very active in that. His crew does the lion's share, and when I mean lion's share, I mean like 99% of the decorating of the courthouse that we enjoy during the holiday season. And they don't get paid a dime for that, so we certainly appreciate their support.
Okay, up next, the Free Christian Church of God. Free Christian Church of God in Continental Ohio presents the Captain VBS 2019, August 5th through August 9th at 6 p.m. Help Bucky, Carter, Armor Man, and the Captain battle the evil one and set the captives free. Open to ages 3 to 18. For more information on this Bible school, like no other, visit their booth in front of the Branch Christian Fellowship or www.freecog.org.
Vantage Career Center, we're training Ohio's workforce. Get the edge at Vantage and enroll in our high school or adult education programs today. It's not too late. This is what it's about. Putting people to work, and the skills are available right here at Vantage.
That's right.
We mentioned early Thomas Zuber Welding, one of our sponsors, who went to that program 10 years later. Now he's teaching at the adult classes.
Yeah, I didn't go to Vantage. I went to 4 County, Joe, and it was one of the best things I ever did. It helped me get a career started.
And it sucks compared to Vantage.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. Antwerp Pharmacy and Village Hardware. The fun and very friendly team at Antwerp Pharmacy and Village Hardware excited to provide you with an excellent service. Come in and visit us to see our large selection of Hallmark cards and new tie flippables for those of you who love sequins in the pharmacy. And a variety of supplies for your next DIY project in the hardware. Joe, the Antwerp Hardware is always bailing us out.
They are. I show up there and I have no idea what I need. Here, just take this home to your wife. It'll be fine. Up next, this race car is Jim and Pam Gildies, representing Jim's Handyman Service and Jim Gildy for mayor. It's time for a change. Please elect Jim Gildy for mayor. Thank you for coming, Jim.
Hey, it's Matt Schroeder and the Paulding Automotive Service Center, located across from the old jail here in Paulding. We're here to service all of your auto needs. We do repairs, body work, oil changes, buy here, pay here, and auto sales. Call us today for an appointment at 419-567-4146. That's the Paulding Automotive Service Center.
Up next, Tri-County Roofing and Home Improvement is your local hometown construction company. Voted Best Roofer in the Crescent News Reader's Choice Awards for 9 consecutive years. 25 years in business and an A-plus rating with the BBB. Tri-County Roofing and Home Improvement is your first call for roofing, siding, windows, doors, and more. Don't worry, you'll be happy.
I'd like to give a thanks to Tri-County Roofing for buying a new crew cab Chevrolet, supporting the Fort Wayne Assembly in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Know anybody that works there, Terry?
I know somebody that goes there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how
there.
much work is done there, but you do show up.
All right, Logisticize. Logisticize Shop offers parts and service. Available to service medium to heavy-duty trucks. Parts available for farm trucks also. 24-hour roadside service is available from Logisticize. Stop in and shop for all your heavy-duty truck needs. That's Logisticize just down the road here across from Integrity Ford. Nice truck.
That's clean.
That is nice.
How do you get a truck that clean? I can
That's
clean.
right.
I clean my trucks, and they're not anywhere near that clean.
Maybe you should hire Logisticize,
Yeah, I
Joe.
should. Life is good. Drive our truck. Speaking of Integrity Ford, look who's next.
Yeah.
Integrity Ford, your local Ford dealer for 26 years, home of the $12.95 oil change. See them for all your automotive needs. Thank you to Integrity Ford for pulling our Vietnam Thank you to Integrity Ford for pulling our Vietnam veterans in the parade. Their trucks were the ones that were pulling our veterans through, our parade marshals. Antwerp Manor. Antwerp Manor has recently gone through a complete remodel, which included new carpet, new paint, new ceiling, new roof, and they also went green and replaced all their lights with LED lighting. The Antwerp Manor is connected to the Essen House restaurant, so residents get to enjoy restaurant-style dining for every meal. Stop in for a tour today. That fellow looks like Congressman Latta to me. Let's see what the paper says. Congressman Bob Latta. Bob is proud to represent the people of Paulding County in the United States House of Representatives. Have a great night at the parade. Thanks for coming, Bob. Following him is Representative Craig Riedel. He's a representative of this Riedel, who is the state representative of Ohio's 82nd House District. He represents Paulding, Defiance, Van Wert counties, and part of Auglaize County. He and his wife, Danette, have 2 adult children, Steve and Renee, and 1 granddaughter, Ryan. They reside in Defiance and have been married for 30 years. Craig is proud to represent Paulding. Thank you for coming, Craig.
Up next, Senator Mccauley is a Northwest Ohio native who was born and raised in Napoleon, Ohio.
Thanks for coming by.
He is currently in his first term in the Ohio Senate, where he's happy to represent the people of Paulding County. Rob lives in Napoleon with his wife and 3 kids and would like to wish everyone a happy summer blast. Thank you, Senator Mccauley.
Cowsure Trucking, serving our area since 1934. Call 419-399-4856 for all your transportation needs. Cowsure Trucking and Excavating, serving our area with your excavation needs, from new home and building sites to new sewer or water line. We can do it all. That is a shiny bed on that truck. That looks like a pretty young driver for a CDL to me.
Up next, Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza is a locally owned and operated business that serves authentic Italian pizza, Joe, hot baked subs and cheesy bread desserts, and fresh made-to-order salads, especially those little chicken nugget thingies we always make.
We love the little chicken nugget thingies.
It's an easy number to remember, 399-3999 for authentic Italian deals today. Marco's Pizza.
Also a radio sponsor, Terry. Also a My 102.7 sponsor. The He-Man Garden Tractor Club. Here are some of the great garden tractors rode by Troy Morrow and Company. Thanks, guys. Wagner Metals and Roofing. Wagner Metals Roofing and Remodeling is your local go-to for one-stop shop for all your roofing and remodeling needs. Please give them a call. It's Wagner Metals.
Hey, Joe, can you mark August? Wait a minute. Yeah, can you mark August 10th on your calendar?
Yeah, what's August 10th?
The Auglaize Fire Department is going to have an ice cream social on August 10th. And you can register for their annual golf outing August 11th. The Auglaize Fire Department, serving the community since 1975.
Did you say ice cream?
I said ice cream, August 10th.
We are there.
Put it on the calendar, bro.
The Paulding FFA chapter, established in 1929, is one of the oldest FFA chapters in the state, growing strong with over 75 members. The 2019-2020 officer team is made up of 10 offers. They include Riley Knopfsinger, Sidney Reinick, Jordan Merriman, Bailey March, Paige Jones, Olivia Staller, Riley Rue, Colton Howell, and Jalen McLeod, and John Reinhardt. Thank you. Those kids are always busy. I've had the pleasure of getting to know them since we started working on the radio project. I was especially impressed with the project they did this year, where they had to promote a project from design to sell it.
Nice.
Very cool. Those kids work hard. Those are
very
the
practical.
leaders of the future right there in blue shirts.
Congratulations to the 2019 Fair Court. I believe there's a queen in the back of that truck.
Could we
right
see
there.
the wave?
Yeah, give us the
give
wave.
us the wave,
Oh, look at
girls.
that.
I'd like the wave, please. With
You're all queens.
Yeah,
Give us,
there we go.
give us the wave.
One
There
of
you go.
these.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, guys.
We got Kaylin and Shannon and Courtney.
Sorry, ladies, my eyes aren't that good. I couldn't read it.
Here we got a whole string of antique tractors, Terry. This is the Flat Rock Creek Tractor Club from Paulding here. See them all at the Fall Festival here in September out at the fairgrounds. The Chamber Fall Festival, right? No, not the Chamber Fall. It's just a...
Well, it may not be
It's
the
still in
chamber
the same
joke.
place, though, right? You haven't moved it, have you? Okay.
Well, I know my 102.7 will be there. So don't sweat it, man.
Wait, well, the ice cream's going to be there, all right?
Hey, yeah, will the ice cream still be there, Michaela?
Michaela, well, ice cream will be there. Okay. All is well in the world.
It's in the same place, and the ice cream's there. We're good. We're good.
Lots of antique tractors. What about the guy with the brooms? Is the broom guy going to be there with the big mustache? All right. The featured tractors at the Fall Fest this year are Cockshut and Oliver, Terry.
Is that the green one?
That'd be the ones you're looking at here.
Oh.
There you
those
go.
are nice.
Yeah. And the Oliver's the green one there. Tractor Parade is on Saturday the 20th. The tractor pulls will be the 21st. And horse pulls would be the 22nd. You know, we are so fortunate to have Flat Rock Creek Festival right here in our county. I forget, what's attendance? Attendance for Flat Rock, usually 10,000 people. You know, to think about it, to have an event that draws 10,000 people, you know, which is, you know, so. Hey, there's Chadley, Farm OM. And another Molitor. They're ganging up on us. Thank you, Eli. Thanks for coming.
There's not much wind blowing in the hair on those, Joe.
My mother drove a WD-45. She had a WD-45, and
I'll tell you what.
The doctor told her when she was 9 months pregnant she could not drive it anymore.
She raised you and drove that
up,
tractor?
Yeah, and wondered why I ended up the way I am.
She's an amazing woman.
Amen to that.
All right, a My Farm sponsor here, Kinfeld Group. LLC is your local John Deere dealer offering services with new and used equipment from commercial to residential to agriculture. They've got it all, Joe. Parts and service, equipment. Let Kinfeld Group help you enjoy more this summer, the Kinfeld Group.
Someday when my sprayer grows up, it's going to look like that one.
That's a carport. What you do is you pull inside that, and you store your car.
There you go.
Underneath
After
there.
you're done spraying your fields, it becomes a convenient shade for your vehicles.
You
It's
can
nice.
put your vet in there.
There you go. InSource Technologies is a local company focused on our customers' needs and high-quality parts. InSource specializes in controls, wiring harnesses, and refrigeration. InSource would like to thank all of our employees for our community, in the community for 22 years of service. Thank you, InSource.
I think I recognize the red tractor from Redline Equipment of Sherwood. Here comes Redline Equipment with a Case Tractor 420.
Here comes Jim's DJ Service. Jim's DJ Service plays country, rock, oldies, and
Hey,
more.
Jim.
Affordable prices. Just ask him for a business card. That's Jim's DJ Service.
You know, there's no way that we could do that and stand up and do this.
No,
that's
no
talent
way.
right
There
there.
you go.
That's talent, Jim.
Emergency management. Sparky the fire dog. EMA. The Paulding County EMA would like to remind you that weather is 100 degrees and sunny, raining and causing flooding, severe weather and causing damage or blizzard conditions. You need to be prepared. Have a plan and be prepared. Have an emergency kit both at home and in your vehicle. Remember, be smart. Take part. Be prepared. Thank you. Have a safe evening. Make your way around the square. Have fun. And we'll see you back here for fireworks at 10.